think we have been, as an OPEC or OPEC Plus, will continue to be. Any person with sensibility would say that we will be continued to be challenged. And for that matter, we needed to head-on reach out to these issues, attend to them, and go for what we think would be the right recipe to attend to this market situation, which is more and more transparency, and leaving no dot that is not being made, no line that is not being addressed, and no questions that is not being handled, or no, if I would call them, possibility of cracks that has not been phantom cracks, if I could call it, then it's not been heads-on handled, where we can make it quite visible for people that there is no cracks. So going back to that story, I think we did ourselves as OPEC Plus a great service in ensuring that we also seek the support of independent third parties. That's why we have done a great job in nominating few of those 3 third parties, independent institutions that do deliver us the monthly production and monthly supply, and how much people are committed. We did ourselves a favor when we created the compensation scheme to ensure that people uphold their commitments. We did ourselves a favor when we met on a monthly basis for mitigating the situation which had been bestowed on us ever since COVID. And then we did ourselves a favor in creating an agreement that went on for 2 years. And as you see, the wisdom for that is quite apparent, and that's why we are making a repeat of it somewhat, albeit shorter than 2 years. But again, the lesson learned in mitigating and attending to the COVID crisis and what have you was more transparency, more clarity, and more engagement with the market and market participant, whereby we can communicate, but we have to communicate without any distortions from our side and without an incoming distortion from other side. There is always the chance that people would try to misread our statements, misread our intents, but it's also our job to make sure that it is properly heard and properly addressed.